Another bill that Senator Breezy introduced is increasing the state sales tax by 1%. And this is part of our counter to those that say, well, ag needs to put something on the table. Well, if we increase the state sales tax by 1%, ag producers, farm and ranch families are going to be paying that tax as well. So it's not like we're eliminating any tax responsibility, but we're shifting it, we're pushing to shift it over a greater number of people, looking at a better balance between sales, income, and property tax. This bill has the same component in it as the previous bill on the earned income tax credit. It's estimated to generate $275 million to go to property tax relief. As I've stated in another webinar and many other presentations, our goal is to achieve $600 million in property tax reform that would benefit all property owners. A little over $200 million of that would benefit agriculture, since they pay 31% of the total property tax load. But you can see from the numbers we're sharing with you that if these bills are successful, they would generate enough revenue to help balance the three-legged stool. If we're able to achieve $600 million in property tax relief, and once again, please know that that's why we're talking about expanding the sales tax base, is so that this proposal or this group of bills are revenue neutral. They would generate revenue on the sales tax side, but it wouldn't increase spending anywhere. It would move that money would be used to reduce property tax, the burden on property owners. So we're approaching this in a revenue neutral perspective. But once again, several of these bills combined with each other will generate the $600 million that we have set as our target. Why did we pick $600 million? In order to get from 48% of the tax load to 33% of the tax load, moving property taxes burden to a well-balanced three-legged stool would require a little over $1 billion shift or reduction in spending. And our board and our policy development committee have decided that getting us to 40% of the tax burden would be a significant improvement over where we are now. It would get us back to close to where we were, where property owners were in paying for the state services about a decade ago, before the recession of 2008 and the huge escalation in property values. But it would get us back to that particular position. And therefore, that is how we came to the conclusion or the target of a $600 million shift from our expansion of the sales tax base in order to reduce property taxes.